हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल गाइस। सो आज हम खेल रहे हैं मार्था इज डेड, उसका सेकेंड एपिसोड। अब आगे की स्टोरी हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे। सो अगर आपने पहला एपिसोड नहीं देखा तो प्लीज़ जाके देखिए, बहुत ही अच्छी गेम है। मैं इसका प्लेलिस्ट का लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल दूंगा और वीडियो का टैग भी ऊपर में डाल दूंगा, तो प्लीज़ जाके देख लेना। और बस ज़्यादा टाइम ना ज़ाया करते हुए लेट्स जस्ट स्टार्ट।
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
क्या फोटो है ये? बाय शी। ठीक है, मार्था। ओके।
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
Let's go for black forever.
This dress is only for special occasions.
भाई ये क्या है? ठीक है, चलो वाइट ही जाता है फिर। और कुछ तो नहीं है यहाँ पे। अच्छा ये है।
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
ये क्या
I
है?
always keep my trinket box locked.
अरे इसका नाम बहुत ट्रिकी है यार। यूलिया है कि जूलिया है, नहीं पता यार। ठीक है।
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together. Everything I need is always in my bag.
Okay, inventory system here you have Julia or Julia's bag. Here you can find objects that Julia always carries with her along with any picked up during the game. Objects are listed at the bottom left. Okay, select the object to analyze it. Now try the key or the map. Okay.
The key to my trinket box.
Okay. So inventory system भी है। I think this game is gonna get much more interesting. खोलते देखते क्या है। सोना चांदी।
Here is my diary.
अरे भाई डायरी भाई शी भाई।
July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
Okay.
July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Okay. अरे यार।
Yes, Irish, I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast. Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
जाना है नीचे? हाँ चलो. घर तो काफी अच्छा लग रहा है. I just hope घर के अंदर ही हो जो भी कुछ
How
हो.
wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
वैसे मैप भी है, हमने मैप देखा नहीं, उससे आइडिया आ जाएगा. अरे भाई मैप तो काफी बड़ा है और फॉरेस्ट भी है. नहीं भाई ये तो अरे तकलीफ देने वाला काम है. ठीक है भाई. सॉरी. शिफ्ट टू रन. ओके कुछ आया था. अच्छा.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
ओके शिफ्ट से भाग सकते हैं. दिस इज नॉट अ गुड साइन जहाँ पे स्प्रिंट हॉरर गेम
It's
में.
locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
ओके यूलिया का रूम. नहीं ये घर पता है वो एनकैंटो मूवी आई थी याद है अभी रिसेंटली. एक घर मेरे को उस मूवी में जो घर है वैसा दिख रहा है.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Yulia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Mummy is right
Yeah.
though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
ओके ऑब्जेक्टिव्स भी है. द कैमरा, द फ्रेम, न्यूज़पेपर. ओके ये आदत मेरे को बदलनी पड़ेगी.
During
ठीक है.
deep winter, I would go to sleep snuggled by the fire and Nanny would get angry. Do you want to turn into a piece of charcoal, Julia?
वाइन की बोतल तो बहुत है यहाँ पे. ओके न्यूज़पेपर लेट्स रीड.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Well, what is this? Camera? यार इसमें ये होना चाहिए था यार क्रॉसर.
For Julia, to take more and more photos. Dad.
ये वॉइस एक्टर का वॉइस बहुत अच्छा है जिस किसी ने भी किया है.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here. Bread, butter, jam and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously.
ये क्या है? फिल्म रोल?
Chocolate, a privilege for few
Chocolate.
people in these times.
ठीक है.
There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it
Okay.
for them.
घर तो काफी बड़ा दिख रहा है.
Dante's Inferno illustrated by Dore. Always hanging cheery things.
भाई ये घर का मुझे कुछ ठीक नहीं लग रहा है. ऐसी फोटो कौन लगाता है यार दीवार पे? ये लगता है घर
Old
अपना.
photographs that father took of this house.
यस ये घर का मेरे को भाई ओह या ना
On the day of Saint Alexis,
Daddy's Oboe.
Nice.
We were preparing a really
ये कौन
nice
है?
duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
a company of the
Daddy,
Falchion
Mummy,
Regiment
and my
got in contact
grandparents.
yesterday,
It seems
forcing the
almost
French to
impossible
retreat
that
from
father
the
is a
Alsace
soldier.
Mercato.
Mother
The
would have been more
situation is
suitable if she
currently
wasn't a
under
woman.
control.
ये क्या है? Telegraph T1
Florence, July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherallo, Carl H.
She skipped the word. She skipped the word. इसको अभी तक क्यों रखा है यहाँ पे?
hell?
Tough.
For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. There must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
लगने वाली है लगता है मेरी भाई. क्या है? अच्छा यहाँ से बाहर जा सकते हैं. लॉक है. ओ यहाँ से बाहर. नींबू. नींबू के पेड़. Bike can be used to get to location faster. Oh,
My bike. The wheel is
Nice.
deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
okay. So maybe objective, yes. Objective updated. कहाँ पे है ये? Sparrow और birds. Yeah. कुछ नहीं. Oh, ये रही. उड़ेगी तो नहीं? B. Camera. Okay. Q से we can access the camera. You are about to use Julia's camera. It's a 1940 Rollicard with 120mm film. You will use it to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have it an element that will progress the game story. Okay. While holding the camera, an icon will appear to indicate points of photogenic interest. This icon will appear and become clearer the closer you are. Okay. E to any fitted attachment. No attachments, I guess. E. Look. Okay. Continue. Look. Okay. So properly exposed है. Subject framed है. Okay. Maybe we can get more. हाँ, उड़ तो नहीं रही है. क्या बात है? Is it? Yes. It's proper. Now. Okay. RNF is for height. Nice. Yeah, this is a good angle. Yeah, this is much more better, I would say. Continue. Control. Oh, this is so detailed. I mean, exposure hai, aperture hai, focus. Nice. It's like using a real camera, honestly. Exposure thoda I would like it around 180 because I like it to keep it dark. It says not properly exposed. Aperture मैं full open कर दूंगा ताकि लाइट ज़्यादा पास हो और तो ब्लर मेरे को ज़्यादा मिले. This should do it. Out of focus. Okay, let's focus. In focus. Okay, that's it. You are in focus. Now extra tab. Okay. Okay, film here. Control again. Space. Okay, continue. Then space. You have taken your first photo. You shoot as many photos
Excellent.
as you can
I've
like.
taken the picture. Now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
Where's the dark room, by the way?
Daddy recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
Is this the dark
I liked
room?
watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
No, this is not the dark room. Oh. Maybe it's in the basement somewhere. I
We
think.
are so lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce. Mummy's sewing machine. She learned how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. These could be of
Okay.
use to me.
We took the scissors. Maybe stab someone with it. I don't know. ये क्या है?
Mummy's medicine. Will
Okay.
they do her any good?
ये क्या है?
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
What? Oh, okay. It's
How
fine.
well?
It's fine. Yeah.
Daddy is so proud of it.
I thought लगा खून गिरा है भाई. Ah, here's the red room. I mean the black room, the dark room.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work,
Sorry.
but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to.
Female first actor you trying large and large. Okay. पढ़ना है तो भाई पॉज करके पढ़ लो. Photo, yes, develop this photo. Continue. Okay. अरे भाई कुछ in focus, card out of position. Out of focus. Yes, space. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
Okay. Put in the album.
There are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
फिर डेवलपमेंट प्रोसेस बता रहा था फोटो का इन शॉर्ट। वाह, ये ड्रेस मैंने नोटिस ही नहीं किया। नाइस। अब के ये डन है, ये भी डन है। A tripod is needed. Okay, so tripod चाहिए। Find a pump. बाइसिकल पंप चाहिए एक, यहाँ पे कहीं पे होगा। होने के चांसेस तो है।
Workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls. The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them. I didn't really believe them,
tripod.
but it was nice to think that.
ले लिया ट्राइपॉड। अरे ट्राइपॉड लेना है, कैमरा नहीं। अच्छा, सेल्फ पोर्ट्रेट। अच्छा, ओके।
Camera is set up with the self timer.
मेरे को बैठना है। यस। Start the timer. Let's take a photo. Hey, smiling. आया? ओके, अब क्या करना है? कैमरा तो ले ले सकता है, इसको भी डेवलप करना है क्या? चलो ठीक है। इसको भी डेवलप करते हैं।
It's always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly or they'll think I'm crazy.
Okay, so we can skip that process. That's good. Space.
Yes.
Nice.
No one was ever able to
Focus
tell
is
us
good.
apart. But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
That was a pretty good photo. इतनी अच्छी सेल्फी तो मैं भी नहीं ले पाता यार।
I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened. But suddenly, a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory.
Okay,
Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
तो न्यू चैप्टर द रोल्स। तो मेरे हिसाब से आज का एपिसोड हम यही एंड करते हैं। सो अगर आप लोगों को ये वीडियो पसंद आया तो प्लीज़ लाइक कमेंट शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना फॉर श्योर। और अगर आपको नहीं पसंद आया तो कोई बात नहीं, नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन में क्रिटिसिज्म भी मोस्ट वेलकम है, बट प्लीज़ डोंट यूज़ वल्गर वर्ड्स। बी कंस्ट्रक्टिव क्रिटिसिज्म इज़ ऑलवेज गुड फॉर द क्रिएटर्स। एंड तब तक के लिए टेक केयर, बाय बाय, सायोनारा, एंड क्या पता जल्दी मिलेंगे।